Democrats are getting all the attention with the debates and everything, but you have to keep in mind, technically, the president does have competition for the Republican nomination in 2020.
And we say technically because in practice, 3 other Republican candidates have to raise money and get on ballots and win primaries. No small feat against an incumbent president. And one of those other Republicans was in Las Vegas today. He met our Jeff Gillen.
That's right. Good evening, everybody. I ran into Mark Sanford today, a former South Carolina congressman and governor.
Hey, I'll say more power to you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes.
What I want to know is, how does he plan to challenge Donald Trump? How do you plan to get visibility in the race, or how do you plan to get viability in the race?
That'll be determined by the voters themselves.
Talk about long odds. Sanford has a shoestring budget, while Trump raised $125 million in the third quarter. Speaking of shoestring, the Sanford SUV showed up at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign this morning. This was an only in Las Vegas moment, with only one reporter waiting. Me.
So what we are trying to do is absolutely grassroots in basis. It's absolutely a David and Goliath story.
The Goliath is the president who gets an 80% plus approval rating among Republicans. But Sanford says that's not what he's hearing.
And people at a gut level are telling me that something isn't right here, that there is a measure of Trump fatigue. I saw it in the congressional district that I used to represent.
So he's running, check in hand. He says it's our IOU for a fiscal house out of order. He's calling this the kids were bankrupt and we didn't even know it tour.
At minimum, I hope to raise the issue of debt and deficit and government spending.
He's running with a Trump impeachment as a possible backdrop.
I don't want to prejudge the process. What I've heard sounds awfully troubling. I think generally where there's smoke, there's fire.
He's no fan of Trump, and the Trump campaign is no fan of him. Keith Skipper is with Nevada's Republican Party.
He doesn't have a shot here in Nevada. He doesn't have a shot anywhere in the country.
Our GOP, like others, canceled their primary. It says a Trump nomination is a foregone conclusion, not Sanford.
It says that somebody's looking at numbers within the Trump organization that says their support is a mile wide but an inch deep.
So Sanford continues. He left here for L.A., looking for people who will listen. And the 2 other Republicans running are former Governor Bill Weld and former Congressman Joe Walsh. Jeff Gillen, News 3.
Jeff, thank you for that.